Hi, I have a question for you. What does this picture, and this picture, and this picture, and all of these pictures and this music have in common? They are not protected by copyright laws. But hey, aren't copyright laws designed to protect the intellectual products of content creators and ensure that they receive the credit that they deserve? Why would anyone choose to forego the protection of copyright laws? Well, let's talk about it. But first, we need to talk about intellectual property. According to Cornell Law School, intellectual property is any product of the human intellect that the laws protect from unauthorized use by others. Practices that mirror the way we view intellectual property today can be traced as far back as 600 BC, at which time, according to Athenaeus the grammarian from 200 AD, a law was passed stating that no chef shall cook a dish invented by another chef until at least 1 year has passed. Stanford formally recognizes the first intellectual property law as having passed in 1474 in the form of a patent. The first copyright law was passed in 1790 and only protected content for 14 years at a time. Intellectual property rights have evolved since then, and in 1976 the Copyright Act was passed. The way we interact with intellectual property today revolves around our copyright laws. Ideally, copyright laws create a safe space for inventors, artists, musicians, and all sorts of content creators to share their work without risk of theft or other misdeeds. However, copyright laws can actually be quite problematic. Intellectual property creates a monopoly, and copyright laws protect that monopoly. By enforcing copyright laws, a system is created in which existing intellectual products cannot be recreated, used, or mimicked by other creators, effectively limiting the inspiration creators can draw from one another, and the type of content they can create. This reduces the competition in innovative fields, stunting their growth, often resulting in less new or follow-up innovation, weaker diffusion, and increased market concentration. In addition to this, copyright laws don't always benefit the creator of the intellectual product. On the contrary, companies that enforce copyright laws gain the most, often at the expense of the creators. Companies like Spotify, YouTube, Apple, Amazon, Microsoft are all really well-known examples, not to mention numerous record labels and publishing companies. To recall one of many such examples, you can look to Taylor Swift, who had to buy back the rights to her own music after her record label had sold it to another company. Ultimately, all creators and innovators deserve recognition and the security that copyright laws offer, but you should always ask yourself, who benefits from these laws most? Protect your intellectual property so others won't try to protect it for you. Thank you!